We have a special guest today for you on PiAchievers, Josh Verrill from NuoDB. Say hello, Josh.
Hello, all.
Coming up next. All right, so Josh is running marketing at NuoDB. We have some questions for you, Josh.
Bring them on.
Are you ready?
Ready. Let's do it.
He's ready. I think he knows the format. All right, we're going to pick some questions. The way it works, we're going to pick some questions. Well, I'm not picking any. Josh is picking the questions, and we're going to ask them. All right, let's go.
Here we go. Number one.
Number one. All right, spicy food or not spicy food?
Oh, I am a not so spicy kind of a guy. I like just a hint of spice, but hit me with some hard spice, and I'll turn it away and get something else.
All right. Okay, we'll go next question.
All right.
If you were an animal, what kind of animal would you be?
Oh, animal. Let's go eagle, and let's say that I could just do circles and fly long distances and see this incredible world from above.
All right, eagle. All right, so you talked about being an eagle.
Yeah.
What's life like as a CMO? Speaking of eagle, you have to have a great vision of your team.
Yeah, no, I really, really enjoy being a CMO. For me, it allows me to get deeply involved in the culture of an organization, to pull that culture together and to organize us around some specific go-to-market strategies so that we can sort of paint this picture together of where we want to go, of what we want to accomplish, of the impacts that we want to make on the market, on our customers, and then sort of rally around the process around how do we get there? What do we do? What does execution look like?
Many of you don't know, but Josh is into horses.
I am.
All right, so the difference between a trot and a gallop for the audience.
Trot and a gallop. So I am into horses. I'm married into horses, to be entirely fair. So if I screw this up, there's my qualifier. But I think the technical difference between a trot and a gallop is that the trot is a 2-beat gait. The gallop would be considered a 3-beat gait. So one certainly faster than the other. When you're galloping, you're in a full-on run. And when you're trotting, you have options. And you will either sit to the trot if you're in Western, or you will post to the trot if you're riding English. A 2-beat gait can be very uncomfortable, so highly recommended, certainly with an English saddle, that you do pick up a post and try and lessen the impact.
Yeah, the audience never thought they were going to learn about horses on this.
Well, and if I'm wrong, I'm sure I'll hear about it.
It sounds good. All right, we got a couple more here.
All right.
What was the most interesting job that you've ever had?
One of my first jobs, I worked for Home Depot, and I worked in the garden center. This is when I was in college, and I was selling lawn tractors, and I was selling all of the things that come with the seasonal turnover at Home Depot. And first of all, I learned a lot about sales. Second of all, I didn't know much about lawn tractors, and the questions that I got and the things that I sold, I don't know if they ever matched. Some of the questions I was asked
Did I buy something for you?
I hope not. If you bought a tractor and thought it was a hydrostatic lawn tractor, and I said yes, absolutely, I don't know if it was.
Dunkin' or Starbucks?
My New England roots want to say Dunkin', but I'm a Starbucks guy. I always come back to the Starbucks, and I'll be honest, I think Starbucks has built an incredible brand. There's a certain feeling when you're carrying that Starbucks cup that you get, and there's just something about the flavor that they put into their coffee.
It is pretty good, but there's something about holding the Dunkin' cup too.
But then
it says you're from New England.
And you go to Fenway, and New England runs on Dunkins.
Pick one.
How about that one?
That's a good one.
It's a good one.
So Josh lives in New Hampshire, where the motto is live free or die.
Yeah.
What would be your answer to that question?
Live free for me. No, New Hampshire has the best of the best. We've got the lakes, we've got the ocean, we've got the mountains, we've got the warmth in the summer, snow in the winter. So bring on the living. Let's live free all the time right here in New Hampshire.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of PiAchievers. Thanks, Josh, so much.
Thanks, Jeff. It was a pleasure.
For joining, and we'll see you next time. Some extra stuff.
I gotta warm myself up. No, that's all right. I'll get there. It's New England. It's May. You just never know. As I get talking, I'll get moving, and then I'll be nice and warm.
The motto is live free or die.
Yeah.
What would be your answer to that question?
Yeah, all of the above. I mean, in New Hampshire, we get the best. I'm going to live, obviously.
Yeah, you want that.
I'm going to live.
That's generally the answer.
Right,
That
so
was
not all of the above.
That was not a trick question.
Gotcha.
You want to live
Okay.
free. You do not want
I
to
do
die.
not want to die. Let's
Do
be
not wanna
clear.
die.
Live free for me.